It is now obvious that a new generation of K-pop is present. I have seen many netizens talk about it, though many of the articles are more about who are the groups on the top right now, or who will be leading the new generation. Competition from the start. However, that is not the only common characteristic we can find with these groups. Of course, each generation is different and will have its good and bad things, but with the fourth generation, I have to say there are many things that surprises me. It is both the things they do and their environment that is marking these new debuts in many ways, and not always in a good sense. In this video, I'll try to discuss the most controversial topics regarding the new generation, as well as trying to put some light into the problems that the groups have to deal with now. Things have changed, but has it been as problematic as it seems? You be the judge, and if I'm missing a point, you can always tell me down below in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. When we have to talk about the problems with the new K-pop generation, I always have to come back to the way many of these groups have been formed. Every time it's more common to see groups that debut from a competition show. Some netizens say that for a group to become famous, they either have to be part of the biggest companies or come from a competition show. And competition shows have their whole list of problems. But we're not going to talk about that right now. That is for another video. It seems that we no longer see the stories of the new rookie groups that come from really small companies and somehow manage to reach the top. Some people argue that the saturation of groups and idols, as well as the growing differences in resources between companies, are the main things responsible for the unsuccessful careers of many new groups. Nonetheless, that hasn't stopped the companies, idols, and fans from trying to bring these groups to fame. This is nothing new. Competition is part of the whole idol system after all. Still, some netizens say that the environment of this new extreme competition has brought some bad things to K-pop. For example, we now have more toxicity between fans, or at least that is what some people claim. It is true that fan wars and delusional people have always existed in the world of K-pop, but what we have to also take into account is that nowadays there is not only an expansion of the reach of K-pop, there is also an expansion in the digital world. Of course, there will seem to be more people participating in toxic behaviors if it is easier for them to access platforms where they can be heard, seen, or read in this case. But you be the judge. Do you think there is more toxicity between the fandoms of this new generation? All of this, nevertheless, takes me to one of the most important points we have to discuss in this video: the role of social media for this new generation of K-pop. The rise of platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter have brought opportunities to idols and the companies. It is true that now it's easier to spread the music and image of the group through these apps. And everyone knows that more recognition in social media means more success along the way. However, not all is good in social media. Idols are now expected to produce more content than before. And yeah, they have a whole team that is behind them working on their social media. Nonetheless, it is now part of their job to record videos for TikTok and do lives either on Instagram or VLive or any other platform. In other words, it is both an opportunity to gain more fans as it is more work for the public figure. But well, that is something normal if we consider the world we live in now. What should not be normal is the way idols are now exposed even more to hate comments and even stalker behaviors. As said before, this is nothing new in K-pop, but the extent and level it has reached in the last few years is worrisome. Since the third generation in K-pop, we have seen cases of haters filling the comment section in idol social media, and overall creating a more detrimental environment. It is no coincidence that there have been more cases of netizens appearing and claiming an idol did something bad to them without real evidence, and the rumors can spread really quickly. While some claims could be true, there are also many cases where netizens just want to affect a certain idol. And it is also obvious that no one has control over the information that is shared, and idols are pushed into learning how to deal with the situation, or at least survive through it. One example of this is that now mistakes are more visible. While there shouldn't be concessions made when an idol acts or behaves wrongly, no one can deny that now mistakes of idols are spread around quite quickly and can be easily exaggerated. It has been just a few months for some of these idols and groups, but I had already seen several articles about idols saying things or talking in a way that is not correct according to netizens. They are observed now more than ever, not only through their performances, but through all the digital platforms they have to be part of. And truth is that being a K-pop idol is probably one of the jobs that gives you the least amount of privacy, even more than some singers or artists from the West. But companies and even idols will keep pushing their presence in social media. It is a battlefront where if they achieve recognition, they can have a successful career. This whole push for internationalization has also brought a bit of repetitive concepts according to many netizens. It has been said that many groups are now debuting with similar styles that are considered to appeal more to the West audience. And yeah, I have seen a lot more girl crush concepts or strong electronic vibes for boy groups. While I enjoy diversity in the K-pop industry and would like to have a wider range of genres in songs, I understand the appeal of having cool and strong concepts that can attract younger audiences more. Then again, is it really a problem that all songs and concepts are portraying a self-confident and a strong image? Or the now universal message of learning to love yourself? Should there be more variety in songs and concepts? I can't agree or disagree, so tell me your opinion down below. Another point I have seen some people discuss is that nowadays idols seem a bit different compared to idols of other generations. There are still not many idols that stand out in one particular area, like the best dancer or singer. Some say it is because they are not as talented as idols before them, but I don't believe that. Aside from the part that they are still showcasing their abilities and have been in the industry for a rather short time, actually, they also seem to be more all-around trained. Many of them are not known for being good in one area, but have actually developed a good level in all areas. In any case, I will say there is more pressure for idols to be perfect. And as said before, it is now easier for any mistake to be known, and that makes idols try to be even more perfect than before. At least that is one of the other perspectives we can have. And finally, we have to mention once again the tendency of new idol groups of having younger and younger members. I have already talked about it more in detail in another video. You can check it here. But it is still a point that I still debate on whether this is a thing that is normal considering the circumstances, like the type of career idols have and the time they have in that career, or if it's definitely something that should stop happening. Hope you liked the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.